Maria and Don Browne. This is a true love story of their friendship, their trust, and their generosity. Their journey. Maria Josefa Junquera was born in Havana, Cuba in 1949. She migrated with her parents to Plant City, Florida, where Maria excelled in school as a straight-A student, athlete, and beauty queen, winning the Miss Florida contest in 1969. Don Victor Browne was born in Toms River, New Jersey in 1943. Don also shined in sports with a football scholarship to the University of South Carolina. He also continued his quest for honest journalism through his love for storytelling. Maria and Don married in 1981, and it was the start of an incredible partnership and journey of mentoring, serving others, and giving back while maintaining a strong allegiance to their roots, all while raising two intelligent and wonderful sons, Christopher and Ryan. Don started to ascend as a leader when he was named bureau chief of the NBC News Miami in 1981. The network put him at the helm of all news coverage out of Central and South America. This pivotal assignment came at a time when his mentoring skills also started to take shape by forging wildly successful careers for several talented journalists.
You took a chance on this wide-eyed girl from Orlando, Florida, who was reporting at the time, and you believed that I had something to offer to NBC News.
He put women in charge of our Central American bureaus during civil wars. He wanted to do this not because it was the popular thing to do, but because it was the right thing to do.
By little line, might not live long, but I'm intend to live as long as I can and die when I can't help it.
10,000 soldiers are in the Falkland Islands since the Argentine invasion. The streets are virtually empty.
His commitment to diversity, unwavering support, and giving me the foundation to build a career that I could only dream of.
He believed in quality journalism, but more importantly, he knew that great people would be able to tell great stories with support, mentoring, and coaching.
Don led historic news coverage for NBC News on the Nicaragua Contra Revolution, natural disasters, the Challenger space shuttle explosion, and the fall of the Berlin Wall, among many other historic events. His work ethic, passion, and most importantly, drive to be number one catapulted him to the top of the NBC leadership hierarchy. He revamped or started news shows like Weekend Today, Dateline, Nightly News, among others, always maintaining his mentoring of talent like Katie Couric, Jose Diaz-Balart, Brian Williams, Jackie Nesbraw, Deborah Roberts, and Star Jones, along with many, many others. Maria and Don would again return to their roots in Miami when Don was named general manager of WTVJ in Miami, a troubled station saddled with a signal issue and low ratings. As expected, Don accomplished the impossible.
Wow, look at that. And there I am on Channel 6, NBC 6. A new station is born.
Not only successfully switching signals, but also making WTVJ NBC6 the #1 news station in Miami in the 90s. His vision for the future didn't stop there. In 1999, he built a state-of-the-art, high-definition television station in Miramar, Florida.
This isn't about a foundation built with concrete and steel. This is about a foundation that was laid 50 years ago by Colonel Mitchell Wilson.
Only his vision could see the future of television. The rest is history, with other news stations and businesses following WTVJ to Miramar, Florida.
And I made a promise to myself, if I made it at CBS in the early days, I would dedicate myself to mentoring people, particularly women and minorities, in the industry.
Don kept advancing and shining in his career. named president of Telemundo Network in 2005, turning that network around and becoming a business model for producing network-owned content and while staying at the forefront of the latest technology. Maria was always by Don's side, advising and supporting his decisions, a testament to their trust, their bond, and their depth of their love. She also valued the power of mentoring. Maria was devoted to mentoring minorities, especially women, and that's why she supported Don founding Women of Tomorrow.
Madam Speaker, I ask that my colleagues join me in congratulating Jennifer, Dawn, and NBC6, and indeed all of the Women of Tomorrow for contributing to the promise of our future and for leaving a lasting legacy that is sure to benefit all of society.
Dawn and Maria Junquera Browne are pillars of the Latino community. They have done so much for so long for the Latino community. Dawn and Maria, your legacy of service is eternal.
In 2011, Don announced he would retire from Telemundo, a decision they jointly made so they could enjoy life while they were still young and healthy. They traveled mainly to Europe, but especially to Spain. Maria loved their visits to Spain, which awakened and rekindled the richness of her family's roots. This decision ended up being far-seeing. In 2019, Maria was diagnosed with cancer. Don stayed by her side every day as she courageously battled the disease, finally losing that battle in 2021.
Miss her dearly. Somehow I suspect she's up there now looking down at all of us, grateful for all of you, and so thankful that we get to provide the much needed support that we do for our girls. Love you, Maria.
A journey by two people in love that made a strong mark and an indelible difference in their lives and the lives of countless others. Their commitment to uplift and encourage, coupled with their devotion to their humble beginnings, will be felt, cherished, and remembered for generations. That is the journey and the beautiful and inspiring story of Maria and Don Browne.